Welcome to the Jimmy Star with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented comedian and super cool dude, Mr. Ike Avelli. Hello and welcome to the show. Yay!
What's up, everybody? So excited to be here with you guys. And everybody in the chat room, hello.
You're so full of shit. I mean, that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever
Actually, I had fiber this morning, so I kind of am full of shit.
I mean, what is that?
He said I had a lot of fiber this morning, so I am full of shit.
Disgusting.
So let's do introductions, even though you know everybody. We need it for the TV show. So say hello to my cool, outrageous man about town who's also full of fiber, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hello, Ron, my beautiful lover. How are you?
Hello, Ike, my baby.
Then we've got the man behind the boards. Hang on, we got to do all the intros real quick.
I also have to tell Ike that when we go to his show, he doesn't have to pay us to stop the people from leaving. We'll stop them.
I was hoping you would, Ron.
Oh, we'll stop them for free.
I'm gonna throw you a couple tit shots and dick shots from Eileen.
There you go. So then we got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Hi, welcome back.
Chad.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much. It's good to hear your voice again.
Good to have you.
And then we have the chat room full of people that you kind of said hi, but let's do an official hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody in the chat room. How you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Yeah. And for all of you out there, Ike is a very, very good, close friend of mine. I knew him when he was a woman before his change. Now he's been changed into a man. The only thing is they forgot somebody lost the penis. So now he's just got a hole there with a vacant sign.
Unfortunately, there's never any vacancy there.
See that, you slut tramp, got a snack. No,
amen.
So
now
everybody,
listen, wait a minute. I'm talking to my friend. Get lost, Jimmy.
Okay.
So where are we seeing you Thursday? We're going back to New York City, right?
December 2nd. You don't know anything.
I have no idea where I am.
Listen, I'm just excited that you're coming. I'm excited that you're both coming.
Yeah.
Joe, you guys listen up. Ike Avelli's got a great show. It's called You're a Mean One, Ike Avelli. That's why he's got his Christmas hat. It's a take on the Grinch.
Wait a second. I'm not coming if it's not the full show.
It's the full show.
I want to see the full show, the whole show.
So complete full show, 90 minutes, a little over 90 minutes.
Because every time I see you, you throw 10 minutes at us, and I say to Jim, what the hell did we do coming here for 10 minutes? Who needs it?
No, I'm so upset. And every time I go, but you know what? We had a good time at the Bowery that night. We laughed our asses off.
We certainly did.
So
especially the prosthetic leg lady.
Stop it.
So he's got a new show, his Christmas show, you guys. It's called You're a Mean One, Ike Avelli. It's an adult hit variety show filled with satire, costumes, wigs, and audience participation. And it's taking place December 2nd at 9:30 p.m. at the Triad at 158 West 72nd Street in New York City. And that's December 2nd, Saturday, December 2nd.
Manhattan, kids.
Yes.
Big time.
We're going to have a blast. And, Ron, you're going to appreciate it because all those cartoons and movies of the past, like, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, A Charlie Brown Christmas, all the good old-time classics, I'm going to do a little parody on all of them.
Good. I should give you the lyrics to my Santa Baby story. I did it for years, and it was a riot. Very risque.
I can imagine. I want to hear about it. I want to hear the whole entire thing.
I'd like a guy 6'2", eyes are blue. Santa baby, hurry down my chimney tonight. And then it goes on. Make his affection show in his big erection. He has to be perfection. And it goes on and on and on. It's really cute. And at the very end, she says, I forgot. But anyway, I'll sing it. I'll sing it to everybody on Christmas. I have the lyrics somewhere. I only did that song for 40. I did that song for 40 years. I stole it from Eartha Kitt. Now you think for singing a ballad for 40 years you'd remember the fucking words, right?
Especially when they're your own.
Yes, I remember nothing. I remember
Christina
nothing.
Aguilera can't even remember the words to the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, is that what happened the other night?
Oh no, that was Whitney.
Because I was like, they said she didn't do a great job. I actually like Christina Aguilera, so he doesn't like her, but I like her. But
she was so off key. Oh my God.
Jimmy, look, a tick. Get that tick off her.
Get it off.
The tick. This friggin' woods where we live is full with ticks.
I used to live over in PA.
Pull it off. Get it off her. Brandy, it's okay. Did you get it?
Yeah,
Kill
it's
it.
dead.
We'll kill it again.
It's dead. Relax.
We'll kill it twice.
Look at this. This is better than Grey's Anatomy.
We're a reality show. I mean,
Right.
honest and truly, why they don't pick us up and put us on national TV? We're far more interesting than some of that shit that's on television.
They're
now.
fools. They're fools.
That's right.
Brandy, girl, she's fine.
I'd be right there in the middle with you both.
This is what I do. And what's that?
That's a scab.
This is what I do at night with Jimmy. You know how the monkeys, they search each other's head? Search his head.
Urinate on them, okay?
Search his box for crabs and his head for lice to make sure I don't get anything from him.
That's terrible. Listen
Well,
to
one
that.
never
That's
knows
fun.
where you go when you're alone.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of new people who jumped up. We want to give a shout out to B. Claudia in the chat room because I had to log in because like something happened to it. So what's everybody? And I don't know what they're saying. Somebody sucks something. But anyway.
That's got to be Eileen.
It was. She said, oh, no, I think she's talking about Christina Aguilera sucked.
Oh, she
I
did.
thought it was
All right.
Not
Eileen
Eileen sucking anything.
Poor Eileen.
Well,
So tell us a little
cab
bit. So
risers.
you got
I sent her a huge pickle just to practice. I didn't want her to lose her talent.
So tell us a little bit. So you got this big show. It's a big show. All your shows have been selling out. This is your
Yeah.
Christmas show, so it's different than the show you did before. You're gonna have you have people tell us about who's performing with you.
So the whole thing obviously is holiday themed, and it's it's just a mindless night of comedy, music, and drag. And I have an opening act named T.G. Garoppolo. He's out from on Long Island, and he's going to be opening the show up. I have Richmond Chandler, a pianist. He's going to be playing some Christmas songs and accompanying me on A Christmas Time Is Here, a parody I rewrote. I have Tim Moss, who I know you guys know, and
Yeah.
Say hi to Tim.
yeah, Tim is great. He's going to be doing 2 numbers in the show, and then I have Zola Powell, who's a drag queen with the Imperial Court of New York.
Hope he does the number where he's in the red high heels.
No, this is going to be more Christmassy.
That's not Christmas. That's not
I
Christmas.
pee from that. When he does that, I just go hysterical. I can't breathe.
Yeah. I think the heels gave out on him, Ron.
Yeah, but that was the funniest thing when he sings that stupid song about, I don't know, whatever it is, the lyrics. And ripping
Get
off
Your Girl On.
Yeah, and then the whole thing just works. It's like years ago, passe, done by an old star that's no longer a star. You know that kind of feeling?
Yeah, it was perfect. It was good.
Perfect. I love that's the whole number that I like of his show.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be a good night. We're going to have a real fun. And then we got audience participation, too. So the audience gets involved in some parts of the show. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Tell us who Zola Powell is again.
Zola Powell, she's a drag queen. She's with the Imperial Court of New York. She's going to be doing 2 numbers of the show, too.
Oh, I think we have.
I should be there in drag singing Santa Baby.
Listen, actually, she's going to be doing Santa Baby. But you know what? You could come out, too.
It's a fine song.
Come out, Ron.
She's not allowed to do Santa Baby.
And he'll tell her that, believe me.
I will. I'll say, bitch, get off the stage. You can't sing. And if she says, fuck you, I'm going to sing it. I'll say, oh, yeah? Do you know where Brooklyn is? Do you know Italian people in Brooklyn? Did you ever hear the word mafia?
Actually, Eileen says Zola is the best. She's in the chat. Zola's a superstar. You gotta love it. So everybody, again, it's called You're a Mean One, Ike Avelli. And Ike Avelli, if you guys have seen any of the promos, just Google You're a Mean One, Ike Avelli. All kinds of stuff comes up on the internet. There's a great picture of him in a Santa suit holding a sign around his crotch with his legs up in the air.
As always.
It says censored on it, so you don't get to see if he's really hung like an Italian or not. But it's a very cute picture.
I've asked a lot of people, do you know who Ike is? And they say no. I showed them the picture with his legs in the air. They say, oh, I know her. Don't forget, Ike. I did stand up. I did stand up for 43 years. So I'm old. My whole life is that's going to happen to you. The curse of the stand-up comic. You are going to lose all personality and only become a stand-up forever. You know that.
You say what you feel. You say what you feel.
Yeah, but you get in trouble.
That's okay. That's what I want to do. I want to be in trouble.
You can't do airline crashing jokes when you're flying to California. They don't like it.
Oh, please. Those are my favorites.
I know, but they don't like it.
Like Karen Black. Remember Karen Black?
Do I remember her? I wrote about her today. I went to Thanksgiving dinner with her. Didn't you read Facebook today, bitch? There's a whole thing about Karen Black was walking around Manhattan looking for the Dakota. Now we were going up. I'm not going to say who the guy was until the end. This was the day after Thanksgiving. We got a quick phone call to come to his house for Thanksgiving dinner. Well, we all cracked up. Thanksgiving was over. We go up. I find Karen Black walking around aimlessly. I take her up to Dakota, up to the apartment. We sat next to each other at dinner time, and we had a great time. And then the host stood up, and he made a toast. He said, "I'm sorry I'm a day late, but I just got in from Australia." He said, "And what's Thanksgiving? We don't have Thanksgiving." And it was Peter Allen, by the way. So just Peter and I were very good friends. And it was just my sweet, dear, loving, wonderful buddy, Peter Allen, who was probably the nicest gay person I've ever known in my life.
Yeah, we have to sit down. We have to sit down. I want to hear all these stories. They fascinate me. You have no idea.
Peter was wonderful. The last time I saw
Didn't
him.
you go on a date with Karen Black someplace too, as a ghost?
After Thanksgiving dinner, we went across the street. We went down the road for drinks. So it was like no. She knew I was gay. I was with Sal at the time.
I thought you went to someplace else with her too.
We did.
Oh, okay.
We did. And Karen remained very much a friend over the years. And then late in life, of course, she got like weird.
Yeah. She had a unique look, though. She had a unique look. She was very pretty.
You could get over the cross eye. But no, but she was really very sweet.
Being nice.
No, you know what? Even with the cross eye, she was beautiful. She had the most gorgeous teeth, white, gorgeous ivory teeth, and a pretty little nose. She was a stunning, and that fire engine red hair at the time done in a perm. This is like 30, 40 years ago. Anyway, she was wonderful. I liked Karen a lot. She was very.
I miss those classic icons. I miss them.
Well, I was lucky to be
very
age with them. You know what I mean? They were all my contemporaries. She would be my age.
I mean, look what they have today. Come on, Ron. Look what they have today.
Well, I'm friends with look at you. I'm friends with you.
But I'm old.
Actually, Eileen says your legs never come down. She's surprised. Like you're sitting down right now. She's never seen you that way.
That's the only thing on my body that's muscular.
Especially when you're in cabs.
Listen, everybody out there, if you really want to have a fun night, you want to laugh, go see his show. Ike is really a very funny fella.
And you guys can follow him on Twitter. His Twitter is Ike_Avelli. And you redid your website.
Yes, I updated some things as far as press, because gotta love World Star PR. Gotta love them.
Right. So but you also changed it because now when you go to it, it's got like little polka dots, like a little. It looks very nice. I just went on it today because I was like wanting to make sure I had the information about your event right. And you guys can check out his website. It's ikeavelli.net. And the show again is December 2nd. It's not sold out yet, right? People can still get tickets.
We're halfway done. It's almost
halfway there, you guys. So if you're going to be in New York, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not expensive. How expensive is it?
$25 for VIP seats in the front. There's only a few of those left, and then the regular seats are $15.
You guys, for $15,
Jimmy and I don't pay. You know that.
Ron, Jimmy and Ron, I'm sneaking you under my dress.
Well, please, the smell will kill me. But
that way you'll get to see though if he's Italian or not.
Oh, yeah. I'll only hear Jimmy talking, I'm sure.
No, I'm only kidding. Because Jimmy and I always get comped. We couldn't possibly afford to pay for everything we go see. Besides,
I'm excited that you're both coming to see my first show. Full production.
Can't wait to see it. I'm looking really forward to it.
We're media. We're media. Media doesn't pay, right, Brandy?
No,
she's not media.
You're my guest.
Of course.
You're my lovers.
I just went through this with Sharon Leah. Sharon Leah is doing a big song, big number.
He doesn't know Sharon Leah.
Well, anyway, she's won she's a friend of ours. She's won awards like you can't believe, music awards. And she wants us to come. And I said, we can't afford your ticket. And she said, no, I already put you on the VIP list. I said, okay.
There you go. Sometimes you got to say it.
You know why? Mr. Blackwell, the 10 worst dressed list people. Richard was my dearest friend in the world, my buddy, like my brother. And he said to me years ago, Ron, you're media, you're an interviewer. Don't ever pay for a ticket because then you become the audience.
Exactly.
Remain above it all. Blackwell would go all over, and that bitch had millions. And he wouldn't.
Sure he did.
He wouldn't pay for a ticket if he was dying. He was comped all the time. He and his
So
lover.
let's go back.
But it's a rule of thumb. It's a rule of thumb.
So, if it's a benefit for cancer or something, we
That's
pay
different. Yeah.
freebie for that. Or
So
like,
hold
hey,
on. Let's talk about Christmas a little bit. So you got all these great Christmas movies that come during Christmas, comedies. What's your favorite Christmas comedy?
Christmas Vacation, hands down, with Chevy Chase.
Everybody says that. Like
I didn't care for it.
I know I liked it. I thought it was
The
good.
characters are what made up the whole that and I kind of like Christmas with the Cranks with Jamie Lee Curtis.
I like that. I like that, and I like the one with Chevy Chase because I like all
But
those.
the
films.
most Christmas feeling movie is Barbara Stanwyck in Christmas in Connecticut.
Oh
But
yeah,
that's not a comedy though,
Well, yes, it is.
is it?
Oh, sure it is. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. What's her name remake that? Jimmy Ron
Somebody
Diane
made it.
Cannon.
It was horrible.
Yeah, wasn't that terrible?
Barbara Stanwyck just had a
Yeah,
way
the
about. Was a lesbian, Barbara Stanwyck, and I think that her is showed through sometimes the way she was so powerful and manly in a feminine face and dress. Everybody argues she was not, but in fact she was a lesbian, and it was a lavender marriage. Her marriage to the beautiful one. Frig was his name.
I don't know.
Her husband. Who was, anyway, I lost his name, but I shouldn't really say that about Barbara. But who cares? It's a credit to more gay people. Anyway, Barbara
Well,
Stanwyck.
she's dead now. It's different. It's not like
No,
you
but
added
still,
somebody who's
yeah,
alive and can't get
Robert
a job.
Taylor. She was married to
And
Robert.
this is a nice the show Saturday night the 2nd is going to be just mindless fun and compared to what they're showing now on Hallmark, all these damn friggin' Christmas movies. It's the same shit. Divorced mother, widowed mother. It's
I'm so sick of all that Hallmark shit, and they've been playing those Christmas things since like July.
Yeah.
Like they were like they keep saying we're showing you new Christmas movies, and like Halloween wasn't even here yet, and they're like these Christmas movies, and I was like, I can't even stand that. Christmas has gotten way out of whack. We were in like when you went to CVS like 2 weeks before Christmas, they split the Halloween in half and 2 weeks before Halloween, they split the Halloween section in half and they put Christmas stuff out, and Halloween didn't even make it yet.
No, they don't. And let me tell you something. They push it so fast. And I was in Wildwood, New Jersey. I bought suntan lotion. It came with a candy cane.
See, folks, that's the kind of humor you get. Ike does comedy like years ago, but with a new twist. And that's what makes his work so interesting. If you love the comics of years ago, he'll give you that, but he'll give you today. And that's funny.
I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for supporting.
I remember years ago I had to audition. In those days, you had to audition if they didn't know who you were. And I auditioned, okay. The night of the performance, I forgot everything. I forgot the whole thing. I just had like a blackout. So
what happened? Were you frightened? Were you scared?
The owner of the club later came over to me. He said, "Oh, I love that material better than the shit you gave us at the audition." And I never remembered it again.
Yeah, ad-libbing sometimes works.
You ad-lib because you forget everything?
Yeah. Well, you know what happens when I'm doing my parodies? I'll sometimes sing a song and sing something from another song that didn't even hit yet. And I'm like, what the fuck am I singing? And I'll look and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm having a stroke.
Did you ever perform and while you're performing you forgot you were performing and you went off someplace?
Oh no.
I do that.
No.
That's funny though. You just said I think I'm having a stroke, and like that must be like an Italian saying because he says that too. Whenever he forgets it, he's like, I think I'm having a stroke.
But
like, because we don't say I'm a total wasp. We don't say that.
But I want to tell you something about that fading away.
Yeah.
It worked because it gave people a chance to laugh.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to hold the laugh.
Mm-hmm. That's the best part of comedy.
I hit the button, went into a coma. They applauded and laughed, and then I came back. So it worked perfectly. Nobody knew I was having a stroke. I love doing stand-up. It's so much fun.
Too.
Except for the time I had that bitch in the front, a blonde, and she was busting my chops. And I was in drag as Jane Russell, looking great. And I went down in the audience with my mic, and I said, "Hi, I used to be a blonde, and my hair looked just like yours, broken and frizzed." And then I went back on the stage. She gave me the filthiest looks. Because back in those days, that was shocking to do that. I didn't care.
Oh my God, I miss those days.
I think I said more than that, but I don't remember.
You gotta love it. So, you guys, this is Ike Avelli. He's on Twitter. It's at Ike_Avelli. His website is IkeAvelli.net. What are you on Instagram?
Instagram is just Ike Avelli.
Ike Avelli on Instagram.
Yep.
Facebook is Ike Avelli.
Yeah, just Ike Avelli, and you can find me on my webpage. All the social media links are right there.
So go to IkeAvelli.net, you guys. We want you guys, everybody. First of all, Ron and I are going to be there. We want everybody to come. It's called You're a Mean One, Ike Avelli. It's December 2nd at 9:30 p.m. at the Triad, 158 West 72nd Street, New York City. It's going to be fabulous. He's got great people performing with him. Let's give him a quick shout-out. I wrote them down. Tim Moss, Zola Powell, TJ Garofalo, and Richmond Chandler. He's going to have a great show. It's a full show. We've seen him perform for like 5 and 10 minutes, and he's super funny, so we know when we have a full show, it's going to be a blast. We want everybody to come and join us. Get your tickets. They're very inexpensive. Where do they go to get tickets?
They can go right to triadnyc.com, and they can just buy it right under the link.
There you go. So go to triadnyc.com, get your tickets. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see us tweeting about it a lot now since it's coming up soon, and we hope to see you guys there. Ike, we know you're at work. We love the Santa Claus hat. It's fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Minute. For those of you out there that forget everything Jimmy said, go to Macy's on 34th Street. Go to the men's room. Go in one of the stalls where the glory hole is, and you'll see Ike's phone number right above it. It says, "Call me for a good time, Ike."
Ask for Billy. He's the door attendant.
What does your T-shirt say?
Ike, before you leave, Ike.
It's a Christmas story.
Oh, yeah, we had one of the people from A Christmas Story on. We had Zach Ward, who plays the bully.
Yes.
We had him on the show.
Yeah, I do a tribute to A Christmas Story in the show, too.
Okay.
Ike, give us a little bit about your mother before you leave. Do something. Let everybody know how funny you are. Tempt them. Tease them.
All right. Well, here's the thing with my mother. She's 75 years old, and she's dyeing her hair fire engine red. So I says, "Ma, 75, that's got to be confusing for the guys you're dating, no? Fire engine red here, Betty White down there."
That was good.
See, folks, he's good.
Betty White down there. I love it. All right, everybody. So this is Ike Avelli. Follow him on Twitter. Go to IkeAvelli.net. Get some tickets for Your Mean One, Ike Avelli, December 2nd at the Triad. Go to the triadnyc.com for tickets. Ike, we want to thank you for coming on the show. Have a fabulous Thanksgiving.
You too. I love you guys so much.
Love you back.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon, sweetie.
Yes, and when you come to the show, you'll meet my mom. She'll be there.
Oh, perfect.
Good. I'll see if she's got red hair. And then I'll ask her, do you have a snatch patch
We'll ask
to match?
I'll make sure she doesn't wear pants.
Do the sheets match the drapes?
No, seriously. I'm going to ask your mother, does the snatch patch match?
This is my mother right up here. I shaved her before I came on.
All right, Ike, thanks so much. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, baby. Bye, sweetie.
He's great. Everybody loves him in the...
He is such a funny guy. You don't go to see his show, you're stupid.